Why should you choose the VA loan over FHA or USDA? All three are government backed loans, right? And they're all designed to help people buy homes with little to no money down. But here's the truth: if you're eligible for a VA loan, it's almost always the best option, hands down. Now, let's talk about why. Let me give you a quick overview of each of the loan types so that you understand what the key differences are. The VA loan is only available to veterans, active duty service members, and some surviving spouses if eligible. Now, it's backed by the Department of Veteran Affairs and it offers zero down payments, so no private mortgage insurance is required. And some of the lowest interest rates out there are available. Now, FHA loans. FHA loans are open to everyone. They're backed by the Federal Housing Administration and they do require just 3.5% down, but they do come with mortgage insurance called MIP. And MIP, once on the loan, always stays on the FHA loan, and that adds to your monthly payment. USDA loans are also zero down, but they're only available in designated rural areas and typically have income restrictions. So unless you're living in a qualifying area and make under a certain amount, USDA is probably not the best option for you to apply for. So now let me give you some clear reasons as to why the VA loan almost always beats out FHA and USDA if you were to qualify. Number one, no down payment and no mortgage insurance. Now this is huge, right? FHA and USDA loans require either a down payment or charge you monthly mortgage insurance, or both. Now VA loans, none of that. You can buy a home with no money down and skip the hundreds of dollars in extra monthly costs with mortgage insurance. Number two, you have lower monthly payments. Because VA loans don't include mortgage insurance and they typically offer more competitive interest rates, that makes your monthly payment a little bit lower. And everybody loves lower payments, especially when you look at them and they're compared to FHA and USDA, even if the home price is the same. Now that means you can get more home for the same payment. Number three, easier refinancing options are available with VA loans. The VA offers the streamlined refinance called the IRRL. I did a video a little bit ago about that. It's one of the simplest refi processes out there. No appraisal, no income verification, and in many cases, just a quick way to drop your interest rate and your payment. FHA has a version of this too, but it's not as smooth or forgiving as the VA's version. Number four, no location or income limits. USDA loans are great, but they're limited to rural areas and they come with income caps. Now, if you're in an area that's expanding pretty quick, you may be able to find something closer to town, but it's hard to find. Now, if you make too much or live too close to the city, you might be out. VA loans, no such restrictions. Use it anywhere from a small town in Texas to a condo in California. Number five, closing cost advantages. With a VA loan, there are limits on what you can be charged in fees and closing costs. Plus, sellers are allowed to pay a portion of your closing costs of up to 4% in concessions. That can make a big difference when it comes time to close. Now, there are times when FHA or USDA might be the better fit. Sure, right? So if your credit score is very low, like the 500s, and you're not eligible for VA, then FHA might be your only path. And if you're buying in a rural area and you make under the income cap and you aren't a veteran, USDA could be a great option. But if you're eligible for a VA loan, meaning that you've served or you're currently serving, or you're a spouse of an eligible veteran, surviving spouse that is, the VA is the path that gives you the most flexibility, the best terms, and the lowest cost in the long run. So here's the bottom line. VA loans exist to honor your service and your sacrifice, and they're built to make homeowners hit more accessible for veterans and their families. With no down payments, no mortgage insurance, lower rates, and fewer restrictions, it's a no brainer for most eligible buyers. Now, if you're not sure which one is right for you, or maybe you just want some help kind of comparing your options, reach out. Put some comments in. I respond to all my comments. I do help veterans pretty much every day understand and use their benefits the right way. Now, hit that button and if you would, and for subscribing, and hit the like button too. That way you can get more access to all the past videos and the ones that are coming out, and it lets me know that you're liking the content I put out. And as always, I do appreciate your service.